Yo, welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to build a Karzhan team. Pretty much teach you how to build a team for yourself is the main goal. All right, so let's take a look at how fast is the fastest time on here. So we've got 49 seconds as the fastest time. And this is the team. So this kind of gives us an idea of what monsters are good, right? He's wind, so obviously we're gonna use fire damage dealers. Now I do believe this record was before the Shina nerf, so I don't know if that's attainable anymore, except that it is. So during my testing, I kind of came up with a few. Well, I was obviously trying to test how to break that record, right? And as you can see, I got a 50-second run, and then I changed it up a bit, and I do have a 46-second run. Now, I did this during testing. I didn't want to just put it out there before I put this video out there. But if you're interested in that, that's going to be in a future video. I will be showcasing how I built that team. If you want to get up on the leaderboards, cool. Make sure you subscribe. So the problem that I think most of the Summoners War community has been doing is honestly, you're not building a proper team for this. You know, you build your Giants team, you build your Dragons, your Necro teams, all those good things for PvE, but the newest and probably the hardest content out there, you're not building a proper team for. If you're like me, you're just throwing in random units that you had and saying, oh, let's see if this works, let's see if that works, right? Now, all right, that's gonna stop. I'm gonna teach you how to build a proper team for this, and then you decide what units you have, what units you want to invest into this, and it all depends on how fast you kind of want this to be. That's gonna be it. So I'm gonna try to show you about 10 teams. So I'm gonna give you the scoop on what you need to do, what kind of roles your team needs to fill, and I'll showcase a few teams as I do some runs. All right, let me explain his skills really quick because I think that's one of the things that kind of hampers people. And if you don't understand what you're going up against, you're gonna get your ass kicked pretty much. All right, so his skill one, he attacks all enemies, weakens their defense for one turn with a 50% chance, and this attack ignores effects that resist death. That means Triana, Garros, if he kills them with with uh with with his default attack, they die. Period. Now his passive. Every time you hit him or any of his minions, he will gain attack speed, which makes him really fast and he gains a lot of turns. On top of that, every time he gains a turn, he gains a lot of attack power permanently. So you don't want to give him too many turns, all right? So every time, so when the minions are alive, it means he cannot glance. He doesn't give a shit if you bring fire and he's wind, he's not gonna glance on you, all right? And then he also gives them the ability to strip any buffs you have with a 50% chance. So because of his passive where the attack power increases permanently, he also is gonna be hitting you pretty hard in phase 3. So and he's gonna get that AoE off for the most part no matter what. So make sure that you guys build your damage dealers to be able to take a hit. And I suggest about minimum 18,000 HP, and if you can put them on vampire just to ease up on the healers, I really suggest doing that. And then you'll see I'll be showcasing at least one vampire unit for sure. All right, so I'm just gonna tell you what you're gonna need for this, and then as we're going through some of the runs, I'll tell you why. Okay, so what you're gonna need for this is first of all, you're gonna need a tank. You need somebody to tank this monster. Two, you're gonna need some heals. There's gonna be damage incoming no matter what. You're gonna need also a defense breaker. If not, this thing's gonna take you forever, and then you'll need some damage. Because of his team up ability, we need a tank. And who is the best tank that could possibly tank a wind unit? That's below 4 stars, the arena. All right, what else are we gonna throw with the arena? We might, her heals are pretty weak, so let's throw in some more heals, right? You can either do the Bella, which brings that extra defense break, or you can do the Fran. We'll go with the Fran because it also brings the attack power, and that's because I'm going to go with Rock, and then I'll go with Shina for that added defense break and the the leader skill. you may have some teams that don't have a leader skill. So let's take a look at how this run goes. For a team like this, if you are going to use Arena as a tank, what I do suggest is that on phase 3, you just kill the minions because you never know if shit's ever going to hit the fan, and you want Arena will solo it no matter what, even with both of them alive, but it'll be faster if they're not alive, if you know what I mean. That's just less turns for them to get. So for phase 3, just put left minion 1, right minion 2, and then the boss. And then for phase 2, you still want to kill. You want to kill the rock first because if he defense breaks one of the other units, then it can be troublesome. But all right, let's see. So as you see, we because of that attack power uh, buff, we were able to get him down phase 1 really quick. And now we're gonna go on the rock, and because he is wind, he did target the arena right away. He always will, but the rock won't. So you want to kill him because if he defense breaks one of the other ones, then the wind unit might the boss might target them with his next team up. But let's see how this goes. And one thing I will touch on really quick, also, guys, uh, your damage dealers, make sure that you build them a little tanky. They're gonna need to be able to take a hit. Let's see what we got. So we got yeah, I wouldn't keep that. All right, let's take a look at this team. So I'm running the Kamoon, the Platy, the Bella, and the Rock. I mean, the Platy is really nice here because you can revive. If the Bella were to get one shot here, who is our tank, the Platy could revive it anyway, and then it's an easy kill. But as you saw, the Bella didn't get one shot. Now the rook's gone. There's going to be no defense break, and now this is going to be an easy kill. You pretty much got everything going. Now that skill 3 does put his thing on cooldown, but he kind of gains it back, so don't rely on that. It goes on cooldown, but it just kind of reactivates when he gets a turn. So I don't know why that is, but probably because he's a boss, right? But anyways, as you guys can see, I mean, right there, the rock's pretty low, but bam, back up heal. I would suggest that if you do want to run your platy, and I might, just so I can free up my rock, I'll probably put it on a crit damage build. Her skill 3 hits pretty hard, and why not get some extra damage? So that's about the average for this. It's anywhere from like 2 minutes to about 2:30, I would say, for this team. Let's see what we got. Ooh, all right, we'll keep it for sure. Let's take a look at another team. You get to the boss and you can go straight for the boss as well. You do have the two defense breakers with the Rock and the Bella, and then you have the Fran, as you saw there. The Rock died, but that crit damage who's going to finish him, especially when Fran is applying that attack break. So even if one of them dies, they'll be fine. And there it is. It's about a minute 30. It's like 150 at the worst. So this is what we get. Next team. So this is another safe team that I like to use. So I use the Phantom Thief because he hits really hard. He is on, as you saw, the vampire right there. He healed right back up to full. And then with the Kamoon and then the two healers, I mean, this is just incredibly safe. Fran brings so much utility. She put up that immunity just in time. Bella did miss that defense break, but she'll apply it again. And this is a very, very safe team. One Probably if I don't want if I ruin my rock back for RTA or just for PvP, which I need a lot of speed on them for, I'll probably be using this team honestly, and nothing. So this team's yeah, it's about 2 minutes. It can get down to like a minute 40. All right, so what team do we have here? We've got the Wa, the Raccoon, the Kamoon, and the Bella. And I really like the Raccoon works really well with the Kamoon because it's gonna pretty much put the shield on the lowest unit, and then Raccoon will also heal them as well. And then the Wa, she puts that slow. She reduces that attack bar. She hits pretty hard. And me personally, I run the wall really slow on violent, just like that. You can reduce their attack bar and finish the boss off. Fran Bella's just so good because they bring the double heals. Even if one dies, the other one can carry the team. But yeah, bam, that's the damage right there. That Trevor man, definitely he's very very good here, man. and the time usually is a little faster than this actually. All right, next team. All right, so let's take a look at this other Trevor team. As you can see, he's really good because he brings his own attack buff, plus a crit rate buff. So I really I do like using him in here quite a bit. The time for this team is a little higher. It can get into the 3 minutes, but maybe 2.5 is doable as well. Anywhere from 2.5 to 3 minutes. It just depends how long it takes them to kill those damn bears, honestly. All right, guys. Now I'm going to show you this team. For me, it's not 100%, but as you see, the Sabrina is there to tank. The reason I'm showing it though is because I believe I can make this 100%. I just didn't re-rune Sabrina like she needs to. She is on attack, crit damage, attack. If you wanted to put her on HP, crit damage, HP, this team would work phenomenal. I mean, it would work amazing. But as you saw right there, she was going to be the sacrifice anyway, so it still works. Right here, I mean, there's no way that we don't kill it, especially when Shina on rage, just like you saw. And this is pretty fast. So if you got a spare Sabrina, throw her on HP, crit damage HP, tank this whole thing, and this thing's gonna be a breeze for you guys. Let's take a look at pretty much my best team. As you saw, that Shina hit really hard and kind of just wiped most of them out, and that's what helps this be that much faster. Just her AoE, setting up those defense breaks, Rock doing things like that, and then the team up. Um, but guys, so this team, uh, as long as you build it right, you're not you shouldn't fail at all. And this is probably the team I recommend most people to use. It just has everything. It's got the attack buff, it's got the consistent defense breaks, it's got the damage, the heals. It's got the two heals, so you got two tanks. Doesn't really matter who he goes for. They should survive again as long as you build them right. Now I'm using just my regular Fran and regular Bella. If for some reason they're dying for you, just make them tankier, make them HP, HP, HP. You don't need speed. My rocks and at four, my rock is at 145 speed, and the China is at 149. So you really don't need speed. And again, make sure you guys run this on test mode first. Make sure you test it. Find the team that you're comfortable with that's gonna help you clear this. And yeah, guys, that's it. That's about it. So remember, guys, you need 1 to 2 damage dealers and then 1 to 2 healers. All right. It really depends on your room quality. And honestly, if you still can't do this, then maybe farm uh, B4, farm level 4. There's nothing wrong with that. You are going to get some upgrades that way as well. Now you see the time on this was 1 minute 21. The fastest it's done is in 1 minute 16. Again, this is the team I like to run the most, and we got nothing. So there you go, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, please subscribe. I'm really looking to grow my channel. The more followers and subscribers I have on both Twitch and YouTube, the better content I can bring to you guys. Thank you so much for watching. So this is how you build a Karzhan team. If you didn't know, now you know. You know.